Shalom Chaverim, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. We're here at the Garden Tomb in behind me here, and I know that probably the lighting is not the greatest in the world, but I want to share some things with you here just real quick. Of course, like I said, we're here at the Garden Tomb. And those of you that know anything about the Garden Tomb, one of the things is this garden is so known for here, besides the tomb of Yeshua, is that in behind me is this wine press. This wine press, according to archaeologists, is about 2,000 years old. And of course, one of the largest cisterns in all of Israel is right here in behind me as well. But I want to take you for a little walk here. Something that happened that I thought was very interesting, something that they added here to the Garden Tomb that just really kind of give it a touch of authenticity. And that is, they put up a rack as you come in, and they planted a bunch of grapevines. And that really brings it back to the flavor of what it was 2,000 years ago. And now I'm now standing underneath of that. And as you can see here, the grapes are definitely growing. Let me just bring you up close to that. As you can see, the clusters of grapes here that are growing. Now that really brings back the authenticity of the type of garden that this was here during the time of the crucifixion, some nearly 2,000 years ago. And of course, the Garden Tomb is known for so many things. You know, we know Golgotha's right around the corner. And of course, you know, there's some that believe that this is the actual tomb where Yeshua was buried at, but then there's also suggestions of other places as well. And that is not just the Holy Sepulchre, but there's actually suggestions, as our good friend Brother Roddy has suggested, that there might even be another place nearby the Garden Tomb. In fact, even some of the Garden Tomb people have stated this as well, that perhaps it is a tomb nearby here. But anyhow, it's a very interesting place. There is different opinions on where Yeshua was crucified at. And by the way, it's not only here at Golgotha, and it's not only suggested that maybe he was crucified at the Holy Sepulchre, but there's also a belief as well by the Russian Orthodox is that he was crucified at one of the Russian Orthodox churches there, not far from the Holy Sepulchre. That was something that caught my attention, something totally new. And by the way, I'm kind of walking around for you so you can see a little bit of everything in here. The beautiful olive trees in here as well. But one thing else I wanted to share that we thought was very interesting. I say we. I was with Brother Paul Begley and Sister Heidi this morning. We went to the Russian Orthodox. I'd never seen it open before. Now this is the one that's right there near the Holy Sepulchre. We went in there, and one thing that we noticed that was missing from their place is there's no Illuminati symbols. There's no all-seeing eye. There's no pyramids. There's no checkered floors for the Illuminati there. It is all missing from their location. So that is something that's very interesting. And you know, I don't say that the Russian Orthodox is the one that has it all right, but I do find it very amazing that the Russian Orthodox Church there is not into the Illuminati way of believing. So I guess I have to take my hat off also to Putin, President Vladimir Putin, because he's the only one in the Middle East trying to take out ISIS. And he's just about fed up with the United States because the United States keeps supporting ISIS. Now, a new report on RT News where the United States is now backing Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda there in the Middle East. Russia is now talking about starting a whole new bombing campaign as a result. Maybe there is something to what Mr. Putin is doing, the president of Russia. Maybe he is doing a good thing. I do stand with the fact that he is there trying to save the Christian community that is in the Middle East. And so is Bashar al-Assad, by the way. He too is there to try to save the Christian community, but yet the whole world is against him. And they've come up with all kinds of lies and propaganda to bring against him. What a shame. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun reporting to you right here in the Garden Tomb. And none else, one thing's for sure, it is a beautiful garden in this place here. And we do know, for another fact, I bet you anything, Yeshua's feet tread this ground at one time or another. It was the road to Damascus right outside these gates. So all the apostles came through here as well. Shalom from Jerusalem. Stephen Ben-Nun reporting alive.